Hey y'all, it's me, Gary with the T. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. And guess what? We are still neighbors, so this is just so amazing, honey. I'm glad you still live next door because, honey, all the shit that goes on at my house, honey, you probably want to move. But I'm so glad we're still neighbors. So you know what? Without further ado, here's what's happening, honey, in the tea, baby. Okay, Will Smith, y'all. This is so interesting. Now, I'm getting a story out of Will Smith. I don't like this. Okay, let me put it on my head, y'all. I want y'all to see my hat. But anyway, y'all, Will Smith, honey, he is slated to play, y'all, King Richard. Now, who is King Richard? He's going to be playing y'all Serena and Venus Williams' daddy. Yes, they're saying y'all that Will Smith is going to be playing King Richard, honey, and everybody's excited about it because, you know, we haven't seen Will in anything in a while, and I don't know. King Richard, I think that's a good name for the movie because they said now this is going to be they're saying now Will is going to play a pushy father to tennis star Serena and Venus Williams and King Richard. And you know, when the title of that movie just does something to me, King Richard. You know, most Richards are dicks, but I mean,
I guess, child.
I'm sure when you say King Richard, it's like King Dick. I don't know. But anyway, that's a good title. And I'm glad Will is going to play that character, honey. So, you know, but I think it's going to be a good movie. But the question is, I'm wondering who's going to play Venus and Serena. You think Jada and what's their daughter name? What's her name? Her. Jada and the daughter going to play Private Serena and Venus? I think that would be good because, I mean, it would keep it all in the family. And, you know, honey, Jada could play Venus. And what's her name? What's that damn daughter name, honey? Why in the hell I can't think of her name now? But anyway, she could play Serena, child. But anyway, I can't wait for the movie to come out. So, yeah, we're going to just sit around and wait to see King Richard, honey, because there ain't nothing like, honey, King Richard.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. King Richard. So congratulations, Will Smith, honey. I think it was something else he was supposed to be playing in too. I was reading something he was supposed to be playing in that too. So, child, what's his name? Will, honey, is gonna work it out, child. He gonna bring those coins home, honey. Oh my head. He gonna be bringing those coins home, baby, for the family, child, honey. Yes, Lord, the Smiths. So Jada got to sit there and tell all the damn business no more. Maybe he could bring some extra coins home in. Because, you know, speaking of Jada, that red table talk, honey, is just a little bit too much, child. I mean, they telling too much. I know the celebrities, honey, want us all to be a part of their lives. But, girl, you're telling too much. You're talking about how you had sex. You didn't cut your hair off, girl. You didn't slept with Tupac. You did this with that one. That's too much, child. I wonder what Will did, and I wait for Will to tell his story, honey. Pour your tea, Will, honey. Let us know what you did, honey, and who you done slept with here, because I'm more than sure Will had his share of women. So, honey, he just needs to tell us who he slept with, who he had his entanglement with. We just need that entanglement. Anywho, you know, everybody's entangling, honey. All these celebrities were talking about what they did, who they slept with, and all this, and then they, honey, staying together, getting married, breaking up, honey. Gabrielle Union, honey, she got her baby got a new coloring book. She cut her hair. Oh, she chopped her hair. That's a new stuff. Look, girl, you cut your damn hair, baby, because probably Dwayne Wade wanted somebody with short hair to run his hands through their head.
Oh, no, he did not.
Yes, I said it. I mean, you know, because sometimes men just like a short-haired woman, you know, just to remind them of something. Maybe remind them of their best friend, honey. Remind them of somebody. So cut your hair. Cut your hair. What's her name, child? Karma's girlfriend. What's that damn girl? I'm just going blank today. What's her name? Tiffany damn Haddish. God damn. Tiffany Haddish. Oh, it took me this long. But, you know, thank God, honey, I have something at my fingertip. But anyway, Carmen's girlfriend, Tiffany Haddish, honey, this girl cut all her damn hair off. And I'm like, Carmen dated girls with longer hair. But now, Miss Haddish got short hair, so Carmen is loving her. And I think, you know, it's the new thing now, honey. Everybody want a bald head. I guess everybody want to be natural, honey. Or everybody wants somebody to remind them of somebody. So go Tiffany Haddish, honey. Go get your short hair cut, honey, and what have you, and do what you need to do. But I know who don't have short hair and who ain't getting no short hair no time soon, baby. Poor Miss Chrissy Teigen, honey. She had that heifer back. Now, Chrissy, you know, we talked about Chrissy. Now, Chrissy hadn't been crying because they had kicked her off of social media, or they said they canceled her. Well, nevertheless, honey, Miss Chris said, bitch, I may have canceled me, honey, but I got somebody else, honey, that I'm for the show that's going to love me and take care of me, honey. This girl just bought her a new dog, honey. They say Chris and John Legend just bought them a new dog, baby. Yes, honey, they got them a basset hound, and they named the dog Pearl. And they say Pearl, honey, is very attentive to Chrissy. Pearl is there when Chrissy need her or him. I guess it's a her because her name Pearl, but they got some queens named Pearl too. My cousin called me Pearl for whatever reason. But so she got her a new dog. And you know, my thing is sometimes people need, you know, an animal or somebody to be there for them, to love them. Because a lot of people telling me that dogs love you like a human being. And that's the part that I can't understand, because I like dogs. I like them when they puppy, and I like them when they cute and small. But I don't know if I'm ready to get a dog, because the new dogs are not like the dogs when I was growing up. When I was growing up, baby, you took your dog, honey, you put a chain around his neck and chained him to the tree. And, you know, you let your dog stay there, honey, or whatever, you know. But now, today's dogs, you got to take them to the doctor. Hell, when they shit, you got to have a little plastic bag on your head to pick it up, honey. Who want to pick up shit behind a dog? I know not me. I can't do that. I don't want to wipe my own ass, let alone wipe the ass of a dog or pick up some damn doo-doo behind a dog. So it's the new dog, honey. And Chrissy, they got their new dog. And like I said, they say the dog, honey, is very loving and caring. And that dog is taking the place of social media from Chrissy. So I guess Miss Teigen, honey, could talk to the dog and tell the dog all, you know, what she needs to tell it and stuff or whatever, you know, because she can't talk on social media no more. So you got to do what's the next best thing, baby. You got to, honey, go to your dog, honey, or call pastor or somebody and talk to them, honey, because, I mean, do y'all like dogs? I mean, everybody love a pet now. Everybody got to have a dog. Everybody got to have a cat. Everybody got to have a fish, honey. I think I would want a pig. I really did. I wanted a pig. My friend, his sister had a little pig. And if any kind of pet I would rather have a pig. I would like to just see myself not putting a little leash on that pig neck, honey, and walk my pig to the grocery store. Walk with that pig and put it on the plane, because it's one of you know, what's the new thing? Excuse me, that people now, they got a comfort pig or something. Everybody got to take their damn dogs and cats to the mall and to the store with them, because they're talking about is a comfort or anxiety pig, whatever. But it would be my anxiety pig. I would take her and I would name her, probably, if I had a cute pig, I'd probably name her Puss. That would be a cute name for a pig, little Puss. And, honey, we would just go everywhere together, honey. I would dress Puss up, honey, and have a cute little Louis Vuitton carrying bag and put Puss in it, honey, and we would travel together, do everything. So that's the kind of, if I had to have an animal or a pet, it would be I would rather have a pig, honey. I don't want no damn dog or no cat. I want me a nice pig, honey, and I would love it to snort just every day, honey, and all the people, honey. Come on, Puss, snort at them, honey. Oh, that sounds so cute. I just love that. I just love it. So I think I may have to go to the pet store and see if I can find me a pig. I'll go to Louisiana and see if any of my cousins have one and get me a little pig, honey, and just bring it back as a little pet, honey, and have a cute time, have it here in the apartment and just let it go. And I don't think a pig is as bad, you know, as a dog, especially when it comes to duking and stuff like that, poo-pooing. I think pigs poop petals or whatever, and I can just get a shovel and scoop that petal of poop up. But as for a dog, honey, I don't know about that, child, honey. I can't. I don't know if I could fathom, honey, the dog, but I could definitely do the pig. So if y'all out there got any pigs, extra piglets or whatever, let me know. Honey, let me know. And I could see, honey, if I could just get me a cute little pig, honey, and just play with it and hold it and talk to it, it would be so beautiful. Yes, little Puss the pig. That's a good rhyme too, honey. Yeah, it's a good little rhyme, honey. I think that would be good. Speaking of pigs, but anyway, not pigs. Lizzo, y'all, honey. This girl is back, honey. Now, it's been reported out that Lizzo and Lenny Kravitz, y'all, honey, they are among the 20 people of Peter's most beautiful vegan celebrities, honey. Yes, honey. Lizzo is a vegan, honey. Yes, they say, baby, honey. They said the title reads, "Eating clean is a beautiful thing." Isn't that great? I would have never thought Lizzo was a vegan, because right now, with vegans being so popular, they say you can get vegan food every day where you go. Any restaurant you go to, they got vegan food, honey. Any grocery store, they got vegan foods, honey. So, but I still have, as of yet, to learn, honey, what's eating clean. I just need somebody to help me, tell me, show me what is eating clean. Because I'm just not, I eat everything I eat. I don't eat a lot of, a lot of stuff like people been eating. I don't eat oxtails and rabbit and turtle and all that stuff. Now, I mean, I just eat, my regular foods are fish, chicken, pork, and beef. Now, I eat the 4 essentials. That's the 4 essentials to me. But, honey, as for, eating all the vegetables and all that stuff, honey, I mean, so I guess you can eat vegetables and still be kind of, a nice size and stuff, because I guess it's got some proteins and iron and barley and vegetables or whatever, because Lizzo, I mean, she's a very nice sized girl, and for to say, honey, that, she's a vegan, honey, so, and I guess vegans could overeat too, so maybe she is, I'm not saying that she overeats, but I mean, she just, I mean, girl, we just gonna call it as we see it, honey. I mean, this girl, honey, she has a great summer. So I'm sure, honey, she eats some of the delicious foods, honey, that, vegans, I guess, vegan, what is clean food? Let's get back to what's clean food? What's clean eating? Yeah, what? You shave your carrots? You pull the skin off your chicken? What is clean eating? Because I don't know what clean eating is, because I hear people talk about it, but I still have, as of yet, to know what clean eating is, because, baby, I tell you, my thing is this, honey, I eat as clean as it is, and, honey, well, the food is clean, honey. I don't eat no damn food that's dirty or anything like that, so, but now, as for Lenny Kravitz, now, I can tell Lenny Kravitz, honey, he's a vegan, honey, but he's probably been a vegan all his life, child, because he knew about the best foods, honey, because he come from a good family where buying food, honey, was not an object, honey. I mean, his mama, baby, was Miss Roxy Roker, honey. If you don't know who Roxy Roker is, child, his mama played Helen Willis, honey, on the Jeffersons, honey. So, and his daddy, honey, is Kravitz. So they had a good food, quote unquote, when he was coming up. So, honey, I guess he ate clean. Not saying that Lizzo didn't have good food though, but I mean, she's a different size from Lenny. So, I mean, maybe some of the food she had a lot of some extra protein or some extra minerals or extra fat in it and stuff or whatever. But nevertheless, congratulations, honey, to Miss Lizzo, honey, and Mr. Kravitz, y'all, baby, for being 20 most beautiful, or 2 of the 20 most beautiful vegans. If I find out more about vegans, honey, I might become a vegan, because, honey, everybody's a vegan now. Everybody's a pescatarian or picaparian or whatever the hell that shit is, honey. Girl, eat food, because at the end of the day, we all gonna die. And I promise you, honey, when they come by and visit you in those cast, they say, "Oh, girl, she was a cute vegan. She looked good dead." They ain't gonna say that. You're gonna be dead. So, honey, eat what you want to eat, but if you want, I'm not being an advocate of not eating good. So whatever good is, but just go ahead on, child, and do you, and eat, baby, and honey, have a good day. Do that, child. Have a good day. Speaking of having a good day, y'all, their day kind of wasn't been that good, and a lot of people are still talking about this, and I feel real bad, honey, for Beyonce and Jay-Z, in particular Beyonce, honey. They still investigating, honey, that fire at her beautiful New Orleans mansion the other day. Now, honey, Beyonce done bought that church, and the Presbyterian church in New Orleans, and they turned it into a mansion, and somebody, honey, decided they got tired of the church, honey, and decided to set that girl on fire. Now, they say had the fire people not got there early enough, they could have, the poor house would have burnt down. But people still wondering and speculating, now, who could have set that house on fire? Who could have done it? I mean, who doesn't like Beyonce and Jay-Z? I mean, you think it's maybe some of the former Destiny's Children probably trying to get in and try to find some of Beyonce old clothes or something? Or somebody was trying to get Jay-Z outfits or whatever. I mean, it's a sad situation, y'all. And, we have to pray, because, honey, burning the church down, honey, is so unsacred. And I mean, even though it is a mansion now, turned into a house, but still, I'm sure there's still angels in that house. And I'm sure the Lord's presence is definitely still there. But for somebody to be so mean and hateful to go try to burn down Beyonce's mansion is just not a good look, honey. Oh my God. I don't like that, honey. I don't like that not one bit. I think it's just, we definitely need to continue to pray, honey, because, honey, there's wickedness all around us. And, honey, when you burn down a church, honey, that's very wicked, honey. I mean, honey, lucky you didn't drop dead, honey, right there at the church, honey. Burn down Pope Beyonce's house. Now, how they gonna worship? How Blue Ivy them and them children gonna go to their house to worship from their Beverly Hills house to their New Orleans house, honey? And I don't see how Solange didn't see nobody or whatever, because Solange live out there in New Orleans too, and she got a house out there. I see how she didn't check out the house or whatever to see who was trying to who tried to set the house on fire or for whatever reason, child. That's not a good look. I hope they didn't think Beyonce was in there, child, because baby, Miss Beyonce probably ain't been there in a while. So they was just, honey, messing their own time up, honey. They sure were. And they say the police are investigating, child. Now in Miss New Orleans, honey.
Oh, that's some shit, baby.
Hopefully they find that person, child, honey. Or somebody go ahead and tell mom. I think they say Lil Boosie was the neighbor. Lil Boosie could have had cameras up. I'm sure Beyonce should have had cameras up in that house. They could have found out, who tried to burn the mansion down, child. I mean, I would have had cameras up here. I mean, I want to get cameras here in this apartment, but it's an apartment. But that's a mansion, honey. It looked like to me. They could have found out who done something to that house, especially with cameras, honey. But nevertheless, child. Pray, honey. And you know what? I just talked about Boosie, little Boosie's badass. Y'all, let's continue to lift him up in prayer. He's still begging y'all for the people Instagram to put him back on, y'all. Baby, he want the people to put him back on. He want the guy name is Adam Mostery. He begging and pleading for Mr. Mostery to please put him back on Instagram so he could feed his family. He said he got millions of listeners and stuff, and they can't listen to him, honey. He said because he want to them to put it back. Well, first of all, they're not putting his ass back because they said you had too many violations, Boosie. You can't go back home. You had too many violations. You didn't curse too much. You didn't talk dick talk. You did all kind of stuff, honey, on Instagram. But that's a family thing. And we can't be having all that mess on there. The children seeing all that, honey. So now he's trying to say it's racism. No, Boosie ain't racism, honey. It's your ism that they ain't putting your ass back up on there because they say, honey, you do too much stuff. You do too much. Boosie, you can't do all that. Create your own Instagram. You got enough money, create something where all the people can see you on it. You can't just be coming on these damn folks stuff, saying and doing what you want to do. You can't do that. Hell, that man ain't having that. They already banned you a couple of times before, honey, and your ass, honey, they let you come back on. Now, you wanna come on back on, honey, but no, they ain't putting you back. They say, girl, we're gonna let you wait a little bit longer. You just need to wait, Boosie. And honey, and act right. So maybe you should show a dick pic or something. Let people see what it looked like. And then maybe they'll put you back on, honey. Trust me, honey. Everybody would love to see what Boosie's badass is working with.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we need to see that, Boosie. Yeah, this is a sad story. What's happened. I don't know if you ever had a relative to die or somebody in your family to die and you got banned from the funeral. Well, Keisha Cole's brother, honey, is speaking out because he's reporting it, alleged that he was banned from his mama's funeral, which is Frankie, and stuff. And so he went out on a limb on his social media and he said all types of stuff, telling her that, because, he's gay, he said, and he felt, his mama loved him regardless of what have you, but I guess maybe there's some people out there that really, kind of went up against him and stuff. And he said that, he loved his mama in spite of, he said him and his mama used to talk about men all the time. He said that, that it was a complicated, situation in that family, because we all know that family, honey, kind of had a little bit dysfunction going on there. Keisha, honey, and Neffy and all them, honey, they always had their little issues and stuff. And then their other sister, what have you. But it's sad that they would ban that boy, his mama, from her funeral. I mean, how could you do that? I mean, how could a person sit there and do something like that? It's just too much. And my thing is, honey, I couldn't imagine. I just couldn't imagine. But I also, how do you have a private funeral? Because if you're having a funeral at a church, I would think that the church is a public place. So, so you can't ban me from that. But if you have any, I guess somewhere, maybe at a funeral home or something like that, maybe you could ban a person from that. But that's your mama, and they doing that. That's just not a good look. I feel bad for him, honey. I really do. But I'm trying to see, about it. But it's a very touching, sad thing that they would do something like that. But we just got to keep them lifted up in prayer, because, honey, that is definitely, honey, some dysfunction. You can't even go to your own mama funeral, honey. That's sad. So you have to go out on social media and talk about it. That's one thing I don't believe in. I don't think everybody should put everything in social media. Everything is not every damn body's business. But I guess that's the new thing, honey. We're putting everything on social media because we're being social. Well, I guess you wouldn't get that from me, honey, but that's neither here nor there, And speaking of putting all their business out too, I just think this is a big ploy, honey. Kanye West. Now, Kanye West ass, honey, he's staying in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where they play football at. So he's paying, I think, like $1 million a week or a day, something like that. But he's paying a lot of money to stay there. Now, he's staying in a damn room. Now, they put him in a room. He showed us the room that he's staying in. Now, this room, y'all, mind you, this room it don't have any windows. It has a cot. It has a TV, a small dresser, and a digital clock. That's what and they got, the cot is the bed, honey. But my thing, honey, a lot of people say, well, that's too small. Why he in there? Let me tell y'all something, honey. Kanye West is up in there, child. Kanye West could have all the fun he want, baby. All them damn basketball players and football players going through there. If Kanye West, honey, wanted to visit, I have anybody to visit him, he definitely could, honey, in that little room. Trust me, honey. People say, well, he could have stayed in the hotel, but they say his brain works better in that place or whatever.
I guess, child.
You let me get a damn cot in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, honey. And I would sleep very good. Yes, but I think, honey, he got all that for a reason. But now, as for, honey, sleeping arrangements, that's bad. But just think about it. He couldn't bring that wife or that tramp of his around, or whatever she is. His ex-wife, Miss Kim Kardashian, honey, she can't come over. But people thinking that she can't sleep there. That bitch used to sleeping on worse of things, honey. Because that little bed honey Ray J was in, honey, when they did that damn video, it wasn't that big. So, honey, she could cock it up, honey, and do all what she needs to do, honey, in that little bed. So she could do conjugal visits with Mr. Kanye West, honey. Or he could bring one of them other tramps in, and all these girls in Atlanta, baby, that would love to touch the hem of his garment. I'm sure he has no problems, honey. He would have none on that little cot, honey. At all, child. And he got that whole big old stadium, which I doubted they let him run around up in there. And they probably told him, you can stay your ass right here. So, but in a minute, though, I'm going to go around there and see, honey, if we can see Kanye West, because he's been wearing that red every day. So he might have on that same outfit. So, honey, I want to see, honey, if he's anywhere in the city, because, Kanye, honey, he's a very interesting young man. And, the world loves Kanye. And we're going to see, honey, how that works out, honey, if he could come out to play. Or he could have some guests over in his little cot, or on that little cot. Wouldn't y'all just love to just prance around and bounce around on that little cot, honey, with Kanye West, honey? They say he don't even have his own private bathroom, so that's amazing, honey. No bathroom, so I guess maybe got to use a spittoon or whatever they call it. We used to use a piss bucket growing up, honey. We'd go to Louisiana, honey, just pee in that little bucket right there. And have somebody throw it out in the morning, so he might have one of those, child. You never know, but trust me, honey, he is Kanye West, so he could definitely, honey, live and do what he want to do, but he's wasting a lot of money, honey, a lot of money by living and staying there in the damn Mercedes. Had he could have came stayed over here with me in my damn apartment, I wouldn't have bothered him at all, honey. My lips are sealed. I would have said nothing. I would have not said a word, honey, but
Oh, that's a cockeyed lie.
Do what you do, honey. People stay where they stay and spend their money how they want to spend their money, honey. So, and this is quickly, what really was interesting has been happening too. We've been talking about this. Ashton Kutcher and his little wife Mila Kunis. Now they were talking about, how they don't make their kids bathe and how they don't take baths on a regular basis. They said they don't use a lot of water. They said because, honey, I mean, what's the use of wasting all that water when your body not dirty? They said to kids, why bathe the kids? They only bathe the kids if they see dirt on the kids. And I agree. Why are we wasting so much water? Stop wasting water. Water is not going to be around for years to come. So we should not have to bathe every damn day. For one thing, clean your PTA and call it a day. That's how I figure, honey. You ain't got to do all that using no water and wasting water here, honey, and messing up the ecological system or whatever it is. But people say, well, that's nasty. That is not nasty. That is not nasty at all, honey. Baby, honey, bathe under your arms, wash under your arms, honey, clean your groin area. For women, clean your PTAs, honey, and child, call it a day. Because I know damn well, honey, on those days when I don't feel like bathing, I'm not going to bathe, honey. You just put on some good fragrance, honey, and carry it a day. There's a lot of people in this world that likes their natural scent. There's a lot of people that walk around with their natural scent because they're saying their natural scent is just... It smells good to them. And what better than smelling like your natural scent to your mate, honey? I mean, isn't that something? That's how the bugs, isn't that how they mate and stuff? They wings flap to let the other bug know that their natural scent is coming or whatever. And they just come on and buzz onto them. I think that's how they do. So, child, please, just, honey, spread your wings and fly away, honey. You ain't got to be taking all that, wasting all that down water and stuff like that. Because I know people that don't even have water in their houses. So what they do is they just get some bottled water and boil it and, honey, wash up and, honey, and go and put on their fresh clothes, honey, and call it a day. I mean, it's just that simple. We make a big thing out of nothing. The human race, honey, we just bark too much, honey. Stop barking and just live life, honey. Don't bathe every day. Just take a whole bath, as they used to call it back in the day, honey. Because, whores, they don't have time to bathe because they got to get with the next client. So, just swish some water on you, baby. Walk on out that door, smile at the world. Hey, girl. And call it a day, child. Because, honey, it is what it is, honey. We need to save water. And we need to do like the celebrities do, Ashton and his wife, Mila. Honey, don't worry about it. Just do what you need to do. And, honey, those who don't like it could go to hell. Okay? Have your natural scent, honey. Smell fresh and clean like the Lord bless you with that natural odor, honey. What better than to have women should have a nice odor, honey, to mate with their men, honey, because it brings them closer together. So the next time, if he's off with some woman that's bathing, honey, he didn't cheat it. So, but if you keep your natural scent on him or whatever, you know that it's you. So there you have it. But anyway, that's the tea, baby. Yes, bitch, that's the tea. So you know what? Don't forget now, honey, if you like all what you heard, honey, click right there. Just say, honey, I need 5 stars. Don't give me none if you ain't give me 5, honey. And also, honey, you can follow me on all social media, on Spotify, on Apple, wherever you could find your podcast. You're so beautiful and you're loved. Merry Christmas.